Oh, I got a freaking hair in my mouth. I was not planned at all. So, Mr. Ami Lobby Bobby Wobby Tobby Lobby Pobby Elliot, uh, coming at you from Chateau Taba Elliot. And this video is I'm actually going to have a topic. And the topic is demons, spirits, and 2012. Yeah. I'm going to try to remember that, or have to go back and watch it and figure it out. So, yes, I have a sweet tan so far, working on it. A little bit red, because I was out in the sun the last couple of days, and I highly recommend getting out of the sun because I feel great, and I'm sleeping better. It's been helping correct my sleeping patterns, sitting on a chair outside with my feet on the ground. So anyways, topic: demons, spirits, and 2012. So the thing I want to talk about is demons and spirits first, because I think there's a lot of and now this is only my opinion and my experience, and you may have experienced something different, but I want you to consider this even if you have, because I feel like this is true, and but again, it's only my truth. Whatever, we have to find out what's true for you. So I have never experienced demons or any type of evil in my life. However, I will tell you one situation. Somebody remind me who's going to do it. Nobody, because I'm just here by myself. First I'll tell you what my first experience with spirit is, or any type of supernatural phenomenon was in my life. And that was when I was in I think I was in grade 2 maybe. No, I must have been grade 1 or something. I was young, and I don't know how old I was. I really don't know. Doesn't matter. So we were going to Lower Secord School, primary school in Queenston. My brother, I'm pretty sure my sister was there, and we went underneath the place. It was like this sort of like a circle thing, and underneath, and we went under there, and then we had like this seance, and we're all young kids. Like I think I was probably, me and my brother were probably younger, but I'm pretty sure my brother and sister were there, and they called on the spirit of some like strangler. Can't remember the name because it was a long time ago, right? And I felt like I was being strangled for a while too. Like afterwards, like weeks, I felt this presence, like I was being choked. It was really interesting. And so that was my first experience. I've not had any other experiences like that where I've been attacked in any way. However, there's one thing, I do feel like I released a hot, heavy energy from my energy field probably about 6 months ago, and it was to do with a girl I was dating. No, it was more than 6 months, probably a year ago. And I don't know if it was her energy or if it was my energy or whatever it was. I would assume it's some type of piece of the pain body. And I was getting these negative thoughts all the time, and I was like, about her and more, about her new boyfriend and all this, and just like some really negative thoughts, and it was like unlike. Like I was like, no, I think they're great. I hope they're happy, and I love them, and I love her, and I want the best for her, but these real negative thoughts were coming in my meditations. They just wouldn't stop, and I was like, really unusual. And I just said bye to it one time, and then I felt this hot, heavy energy rise up through my whole energy field and leave, and it was very slow and dense, and it left. And negative thoughts gone after that. So But I specifically want to talk about. So I feel like it is possible to have energetic entities attached to you because I've experienced that, and I can only speak on what I've experienced. Um, but as far as demons and spirits and negative experiences, what I want to say is I feel like it's all based on thought because we create everything with our thought. Every experience we create with our thought. And I'm reading the Seth book, Seth Speaks, right now, and I highly recommend it. It's incredible, and it's giving me even more clarity to my experiences. And because I never just read something and believe it, it's corroborating my experiences. I don't like to use the term beliefs because I think beliefs are in essence unuseful except for those that keep you safe. Like, it's a good idea to look both ways before you cross the street, or wear a condom if you're having sex or something like that. Whatever. Whatever you're into. And so I'm going to tell you, I had a conversation with my girlfriend Anna a little while ago, and she was I was saying, I don't feel like there's any such thing as negative entities or demonic spirits or anything like that, because I'm creating all of this, and if it's my creation, then my thoughts are creating that also. And I feel like if we have fearful thoughts, then we'll create fearful experiences. We'll attract fearful experiences. And even in the dream world, just as we create fearful experiences in our dream world, it's the same with spirits, because there's no, the dream world isn't any less real than this waking world, and any astral projection or anything like that isn't any less real than this waking world, or vice versa, in my view. And so I'll also refer to, I used to work at the Green Earth in the Penn Center there, and I was like the spiritual dude working there, because I was into crystals and meditating and all this, and everybody would come talk to me for advice and stuff sometimes, and sometimes I would offer it, sometimes when it wasn't warranted. But made a lot of good contacts, and made some good friends, like my friend Jocelyn and Lynn, and lots of people. Met April there. Who else? Sarah. I don't know. Lots of cool people. And so this guy came in, and he said, I need to get some sage. I've got some demons in my house, and it's scaring my kids, and this was very real for him. Like, this was like a big deal. And he was frightened, this guy. Like, if you looked at him, he looked like a frightened dude. Like, he looked like he'd seen a ghost. And this experience was very, very real for him. And so I gave him some advice. I said, take the sage. And I explained why the sage works. I said, well, sage is smoke, and it's in a physical manner. It's in a leaf, and that's physical. And then when you burn it, it turns into smoke, and smoke is a little bit less physical, and then it evaporates into nothing, to air, which is even less physical. So it does, when you use sage, and I highly recommend it for everything, just even regular use, it will transmute the physical into non-physical, back into energy, into something that is beyond perception. And so this guy was visibly shaken and scared, and he came in and he was telling me all about it, and it sounded very convincing, and I'm sure it was for him. And like I said, I'm not going to downplay his experience. Maybe it was real for him. But this guy was full of fear. He was totally full of fear. And he just looked like an anxious guy. Lots of worried thoughts when you talked to him. And then he came back in a couple months later, and this guy looked like he had a transformation. Like, this guy, he just looked awake. He looked also asleep when I saw him the first time. And when he came back in again a few months later, I was like, how's the spirits, man? He says, they're gone. And he looked so joyful and happy and not afraid. And I would say it's not that the spirits went away, it's that his expectations and his mental attitude and his level of joy increased, and his fear went away. And because the fear went away, the falsely created negative entities went away also. And so we create all of our reality, and we cannot can't downplay this, and we have to take full responsibility for all of our creation, every single aspect of it, even the physical hard things. I'm talking about like furniture, everything. We have to take full responsibility for everything in our lives, and because this is the only way we're going to be free. You have to say, I'm creating all of this. Every single person in my experience, everything they're telling me is telling me something about myself. And I had this, realization that they really are you. I am you. I'm telling you something right now. For whoever's watching this, this is important for you. I'm telling you something about you, and whatever that might be for you. I can't tell you what it is. I can't tell you what this is going to mean for you and on your spiritual path and journey. And so I would say I don't think there are any negative entities other than negative thought forms, and we can carry negative thought forms, and I believe that's what I was carrying, was some type of negative it was a release in my energy field, and we broke up, this girl and I, and had a lot of pain surrounding it. I was holding on to this pain. I didn't think so, but it was still there, and when I finally said goodbye to it, it released in some type of manner into this dense, when I was wanting to be free, I just kept asking. I had been asking, and it had nothing to do with that. I was just, more freedom, more truth. I want to know the deepest truth of existence, and this is what happened. So I'm going to end this video. I'm not going to get to the 2012 part because I'm rambling like always. So if you know me, sometimes I ramble a lot. But I just want to hopefully inspire you to look to love instead of fear. If you're having any negative experiences, don't go to somebody else to solve it for you. It depends where you are. Maybe you're not capable, but I believe in you, and I believe that you are capable of having your own power and not needing anybody else. You can just sit and be quiet, meditate, dance, sing, listen to music you love that makes you feel good. Don't listen to rock music. Listen to happy, classical music has a scientifically proven effect on your immune system, for example. So obviously we know that, but heavy metal obviously has a negative effect, and that's been scientifically tested. So don't listen to that kind of music, but do things that make you feel joyful, and just raise your vibration. Choose love and abandon the fear and all these negative ideas and negative entities that you might be experiencing will disappear. Because as soon as you stop creating it in your thoughts, you'll stop creating it in your reality, because everything is your thoughts. And that's why I really recommend meditation, so that you can start to get a handle on your thoughts and at least recognize when they're going astray, because I'll tell you, mine go astray all the time. My mind was a mess this morning. Terrible. And but it's more in order now, and I took a little bit of time, got quiet. I haven't meditated yet, but I'm going to. And you just need to learn how to calm the thoughts and start to see them without being attached to them, and being them. And that's where the real freedom comes. So, love you. Under 15 minutes. A long video again. Can I please make a short one? Whatever. I hope this is helpful for you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.